What is happening? I am Minnesota Viking Man 28, and the Minnesota Vikings won their third preseason game, 21-20. Very dramatic ending. Um, I didn't get to see most of the game because I was at work, but I will be here. I'll be home on Sundays for the regular season game, so don't worry about that. So I'll have an in-depth analysis for those regular season games. So let's just break this one down. So Kirk Cousins, 17 of 28, 182 yards, no touchdowns, but not too bad. Well, I watched the highlights, so um, for the first half and the third quarter, I got back in for the fourth quarter, and I think Kirk Cousins didn't do too bad. He definitely has a. I think in my opinion, he has a better connection with Diggs than Thielen. But I feel like he will connect good with both. Um, what else? The big question I know everyone's talking about is the kicking situation because Daniel Carlson missed both of his kicks. I think he made one extra point, which I would have liked to see more Kai Forbath kicks. I know they were very high in Daniel Carlson, but I was sort of hoping for Kai Forbath. I don't know. I think you take the veteran over the rookie, but I understand where they're coming from. So having him as full-time kicker, we'll see. But right now, after this preseason game, it doesn't look good. But hopefully next game he'll rebound. But we don't want another Blair Walsh or Gary Anderson. Let me see. Anything else for first teamers? Laquan Treadwell, 3 catches, 44 yards. I mean, he'll probably be second string wide receiver, or maybe that third wide receiver. Who knows? Kyle Sloter, 11-15, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was toward the end of the game, so he did. I got to watch a lot of him. The Trevor Simeon 4 for 8 for 3 yards. Not good. I think he also fumbled. Yep, he fumbled, but he didn't lose it. So, okay, forget about that. Trevor Simeon, that was just maybe his off game. Kyle Sloter, though, did amazing in my opinion. He could probably be the backup to Trevor Simeon. That's what's looking like in these last couple preseason games. So I think Kyle Sloter right now is in the running for backup QB. Rushing, these yards. I mean, I know there's a lot of running backs that are competing, but at the end, this doesn't look good. Uh, Boone, 26 yards on 9 attempts. Latavius Murray, 24 yards on 10 attempts. He did get touchdowns, so good for him. And then all the other rushing were very short. So receiving, BB, I mean, he has to make the team at this point. He's had a couple good games. I know. I learned from one of the in my last Viking video, Pac-Man, I think that's your name. He commented that BB was a son of Don Beebe, a Packer wide receiver who was and I looked at him. He was very good. So, I think he's got some talent in him. So he's definitely going to make the team. I think so. 5 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Longest was the 25-yard touchdown. That was to seal the game. Well, pretty much seal the game. We did have that scare at almost at the end. The final pass to Hail Mary. It was caught by the Seahawks, but it was he was short 2 yards. So yeah. So Diggs had the 4 catches, 51 yards. Oh, we already talked about that. Murray, 3 catches, 32 yards. Ham, 2 catches, 26 yards. And Thielen, the 4 catches, 26 yard. And yeah, that's all really that I can say. And then BB with the punt return, to start us off almost at midfield. Amazing by him. So, and then can't forget that interception by Anthony Harris. Anthony Harris with the interception. And then how about sacks? We got Perry and Harris. So, yeah. Overall, not too bad a game. Let's just check penalties quick, and then 1 penalty for 5 yards. So definitely a much improved Vikings team from last week. So hopefully we can continue that momentum through the next preseason week and then into the regular season. So Vikings win 21-20 against the Seattle Seahawks. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Skol.